kind of hard when they're right in front of your face because, I mean, it's a... fast-moving projectile, but... Oh! Dude, AP Kaisa is so fun for sniping, by the way. She's actually the most, like, fun sniping champion in the game because the range is absolutely absurd. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next commentary. Today, we are playing something that I honestly have not played in so long, which is AP Kaisa. AP Kaisa, can deal a absolutely absurd amount of damage, but it takes like 3 items to get there, which is the worst part about it. It takes a very, very, very long time to get to your spike points. I went Cole. The chances of you, like, not getting destroyed in lane are slim, but thankfully we're playing versus something that probably can be somewhat okay as long as I'm good at juking. How it works is that Kaisa has evolutions of her Q, W, and E with either AD, AP, or attack speed, with the each one doing that. Your W is the one that you mainly care about, but you can also upgrade your Q as well, because you usually go Mermana. But how it works is that your W gets a 75% less CD when you land it onto an enemy champion. So, it does a pretty good AP ratio. Okay, it doesn't have a crazy AP ratio because it's 45%, but it also triggers your passive, and your passive has its own AP ratio, and your passive, when you detonate it, can get to a very, very high percentage of, like, also, dude, are you sure that we can even, like, kill this guy? Wow, 1 HP. Well, I might as well just commit because there's no way for me to survive. I knew that the gank was honestly not going to be that good, but hey, I mean, I'm the one that committed with my teammates, so it's my fault. The good news is that we have TP, so I'm kind of chill. Also, losing during the early game, it sucks for sure, but it's not going to, like, probably change it in such a way that you're just going to, like, outright not be able to ever be useful, so that's also another big thing. I threw my W in hopes of being able to stop it, but I couldn't. The base, that is. I'm trying to freeze, even though I know this is going to chunk the crap out of me, just so he misses a little bit of minions for this base. And you can see that he decided to even stick around, which is pretty convenient, so then he doesn't get to get the best thing ever for himself. Plus, it also makes him, like, vulnerable to getting ganked, even though I know that no gank is probably going to be happening anytime soon. But I can stop his base again, because it looks like he's going to try, and then if I stop his base at the correct timing, then that's really nice, because every single time I stop his base and he doesn't get a buy is so significant for us, because then he just doesn't really have much that he can do. Dude, this guy wants to fight this Wukong, but you're gonna set me further behind because all you're doing is going for a Scuttle Crab as Nunu, which is not something that I can really help out with. So yeah, not the best early game, but that's okay. It is fine. So you have this percent missing. Right now it does 15% missing HP when you detonate the 5 stack. This also will stack the plasma up to 3 stacks, but when you have it evolved, it does 3 stacks instead, and the AP ratio is 12 per stack. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I mean, the gist of it is just that it does percent missing. You'll kind of see once I, like, actually have it rolling, but it's going to take some time to get there. I never really understood it as well as, like, AP Varus, because it seems that even when you, like, go on, like, the wikis and stuff, it doesn't really show it very well, the, ratios for it. But just know that you're gonna deal a lot. That's really about it. So we're gonna build a Mermana into Ludens. Ludens gives you mana, so that gives us more AD. The reason why, you go AD instead of the AP is to make it so your early game isn't as bad, because your early game is absolutely miserable bad for the early, right? Because you just don't have, like, attack speed to work with, because you go for a strike usually, and when you go Mermana, you don't have any attack speed oriented things, so you can't, like, trigger your passive very easily, which is usually pretty dang good. So there's a lot of things that are just, like, really bad about the early AP Kaisa because of that. But when you go AD, you can do Q max, which does a lot of damage, and you get Q evolve, and then you can go full AP afterwards, and Kaisa has dual ratios on, like, all of her stuff, so it doesn't feel, like, completely wasted. So when I go for AD items, it still means that this has a 130 AD ratio, Q has an AD ratio, and an AP, and that's why it's, like, very efficient. You could maybe get away with Nashor's Tooth first, but I feel like from what I've seen online, like, it feels like there's a reason why people usually don't go it. It doesn't really seem that crazy. We can use our W to farm occasionally, too. We're doing great farm-wise. We have 50, which is amazing. That's what we like. And we did also go coal, which will eventually pay for itself, so I can eventually sell it as my starting item. And this is just to get to my other items even sooner, right? That's the idea behind it. I just first strike trigger on him just to get a little bit of damage onto him. One auto attack should detonate that little tiny bit of damage for them 5-stack, but it's not going to deal that much, obviously. I will use my ultimate out of pure fear, because I otherwise will die. I mean, doesn't he still have flash? Whoa, nice. I was looking for a W angle, but I couldn't find it, and I got too scared because I didn't want to get caught out, so that's why I didn't overstep, even though I feel like I maybe could have stepped up a little bit harder to get it. Game state super even, which is great. Our use is usually gonna be making it so our mid game and late game are OP. So if my teammates are doing decently, right, and not hard losing, you're good to go. If your teammates all lose and you fall behind, it's going to be a really tough game because, I mean, it's already tough enough winning on champions that are strong when your team is losing, but when you're playing something as bad as early game as this, then it makes it even harder, right? There isn't really a top that would be sick to, like, gank, but... I'm so glad that I was able to save my flash. I only like using flash if it's, like, a guaranteed, necessary thing, and I felt like if I dodged his Q, I would be okay, and I was, just barely. Because if you can save your flash for a better moment, where you know that it's like something you have to do to survive, then it's really convenient. My farm is still doing great, too. Nice kill. I have to flash, otherwise I'm scared that I'm gonna die. I could maybe try to sneak this Cho'Gath that's still walking up. Oh, he got healing? Maybe not. Phew, that was close. Your ultimate allows you to go onto anybody that has plasma stacks on them. Your teammates also apply plasma onto characters that, Oh, dang. Probably Leona ultimate kills me, but I guess that's okay because it's only a Leona. Nice. I mean, we're okay with this. This is, like, not bad at all. Plus, my item is completed, so my auto attacks also can start stacking. It's really, really, really convenient. Anyways, we have our first thing completed. The next step is to get Lost Chapter. Lost Chapter might just barely give us enough mana to get more AD, or I might need even more than that, like from this completing, because I'm getting AD through the mana, which will eventually allow my Q to evolve. I missed the cannon. I'm sad. Another thing about, like, why Kaisa is weak is because, AP Kaisa, that is, your W is kind of your main damage that you're trying to make it, like, see how much damage that did? That already did a lot. But, you need 100 AP, so that takes some time to get. But let's pretend that for some reason you decide to do AP Kaisa with W max first, plus also going AP item first. It can work. It can. But the downside is that, your W is a single target ability that can't help you wave clear, and whenever you miss it, it goes on a super long cooldown, and it's easily, like, blockable by minions even. So once you get into mid-game, where there's teamfights around objectives, that's usually when you can finally do stuff, because finally there's not enough, like, minions in the way to, like, prevent you from being strong, right? So that's, like, gist of it, of, like, why it's even weak. I mean, there's no way out of this. Even if I try to run, I'm still dead, so... As soon as I walked that path, I should have just backed off sooner, because, like, there was no reason to be up that far when there were so many enemy teams missing from their team. But that's okay. I'm still fine with it, because my farm is still looking good. 1-3-2 scoreline for AP Kaisa? Can I maybe be 1-0-0 for, or, like, whatever? Sure. No deaths? Yeah, it's possible. But, I mean... You usually, when you play League of Legends, you're gonna die sometimes. And it's okay to die. And this is not that bad of a KDA, because I promise it gets kind of bonkers. You'll see. But also, it can go very poorly, and also I, like, lose really hard, depending on, like, if I get caught out over and over again during the mid-game, too, when I'm strong. Because I still die very quickly. Huh. Okay, cool. I got nice. I thought that she was going to live for a second, but she died, which is huge. So, I get another kill for myself. I was able to catch her with my ultimate. My ultimate allowed me to get in range. My Q evolve allows me to shoot more rockets from my Q, which is just... I press it and it just shoots rockets at everybody. That's all it does. My W also will hit this guy for a little bit of first strike money for myself again. I probably can't base here, but that's okay. This is going very well. We see that Wukong is, like, not in the area. I can just Q him and see how much damage that did. That did, like, 400. It kind of allows you to somewhat fight people, because the cooldown is very short. Oh, dang. Wait. Walking back this way was actually a little bit risky for a second, just because Cho'Gath Q is super, super low CD. Aw, man. I couldn't even press my E because I got silenced. But hey, I mean, he used his flash to kill me, and just dying like that, and my teammate is able to return kill, and I get an assist, means that it's so worth it. I now have Ludens, so my W evolve is finally here. One more thing is, maybe I'll even not point at another point in my ultimate, maybe. Another big spike point, and why usually AP Kaisa takes, like, 2 items to really turn online with the W evolve, and it kind of lines up everything perfectly, is... you want your W to be maxed. My W is not maxed yet. Okay, well, I mean, I was able to kill a couple of them. The Wukong also was apparently super low from a previous thing, so I was able to land W onto him, which is amazing. And I was able to kill Kog'Maw too, and Kog'Maw's one of the most fed members. So I killed 2 of the most fed members with... I don't know how Lucian just died there, but okay. And yeah, nice. We'll take it. I'm gonna try out going this build. I've also heard that Dusk and Dawn is like somewhat okay, so I guess I can try that out. Dusk. Because it triggers your passive faster, so if you ever do auto attack trades, it feels pretty good. And this would also give you some CDR, which is pretty nice. 20. And having a lot of CDR on AP Kaisa allows you to land your W, because you want to have enough CDR where you can land Plasma without losing the stacks of it. Holy crap. I did land W onto Kog'Maw, which kind of did a lot. So that person dies. Yeah, I'm actually so freaking strong now. Plus, my gold gen for my first strike is already at 300, and it's going to get even crazier. And the reason why is because they have a Cho'Gath this game. I really like facing Cho'Gath when I play percent damage characters. AP Kaisa W can hit pretty hard against squishies, but you can actually kill tanks really, really fast. The AP ratio, for some reason, on the percent part is kind of ridiculous. You'll see once I get enough. I need like a full death cap to really make it seem crazy, but... Dude, I'm just hitting this guy with every single W, just walking to every single one. So I wouldn't be able to clear those melees very easily if I didn't have Mirror Mana, so you can see that I'm still like clearing very well. And your W range is very, very long, so that's why I just keep on spamming it over and over again. Horizon Focus was changed, I guess, and maybe I could still go for that as well if I want to go CDR. But I kind of want to try the Dusk and Dawn just to see. This is my first AP Kaisa game this whole season. I've literally not tried it a single time. So we'll sell Cold because we don't need it anymore. My Q Evolve still is there. Right now, my W says it sits for 450, but remember, it also applies this Plasma, which will hit for 40 plus 10 per magic stack, and I think that that means that, I'm not really sure how it works. If each Plasma stack will hit for 40, or if it just means 40 plus, like, 70 on top of that, so this hits for, like, 530, so we could just pretend that, I guess. But detonating is what you want. So you just want to land 2 Ws in a row. You usually can kill squishies with 2 Ws and nothing else, by the way. Just be aware that you can usually 2-shot them. You see how low this guy's getting, by the way? He's getting ridiculously low. Also, my team is dying bot, so... Aw, man. I don't think I can catch that guy. Cho'Gath is coming too, but it was close. I almost got him. Just need to land that last W. Landing W is kind of hard when they're right in front of your face because, I mean, it's a... fast-moving projectile, but... Oh! Dude, AP Kaisa is so fun for sniping, by the way. She's actually the most, like, fun sniping champion in the game because the range is absolutely absurd on it, which is exactly why she's fun if you're really good at this type of playstyle. And I consider myself kind of good at skill shots. I wonder if this guy would stay. Because if I have my ultimate up, you can actually do a trick with your W to catch them off guard, usually. Oh, he flashed it. Well played, but he did burn his flash. So, the trick that you can do is when you have your W Plasmon, or just Plasmon somebody, you can cast your W while mid-ult while you're moving. All you do is that you press R and then W. So don't even, like, you just keep your mouse on the character. So I put it on Kog'Maw, and I pressed R behind him, and I move my mouse over onto him, and press W, and my W will be casting, and right when I get in range of him, it, like, immediately will go off and hit him. And, of course, that's gonna, like, hit very hard and do a ton, right? So that's why you do that. I'm also going to try going Horizon Focus, and then probably a Death Cap, and just no Magic... Oh, Magic Pen. Dude, this guy's building a freaking Negatron Cloak, though. Maybe I just build a Void Staff and have to, like, unfortunately just go... You know what? Because of what they're doing, I guess I'll go Crypt Bloom for still going CDR, and then a Death Cap, because I still want high AP, I think. I think that's best. Generated 460 gold so far this game. Also, Cho'Gath is actually one of the easier matchups. If you go versus control mages, you, like, can't play the game. So we're very fortunate that we didn't have to play versus those champs. I finally missed. No! I would get caught, darn. That sucks. I should have been fine. I didn't think that he would hit me with that. We're gonna lose Baron now. Darn it, dude. That's my fault. They weren't even on it yet, really? So I should have just not been up that far. Darn it. Can Trinimir TP in and use his life? I feel like I would use my life if I was him, because Trinimir has TP. He could have TP'd in rather than run, but oh well. I should have just been there, not as fast. It's still winnable, though. I'm really too concerned. Plus, I'm happy that I was able to get so dang fed, too, because getting kills on Kaisa sometimes can get kind of challenging until you get to this point. The Dusk and Dawn, honestly, for my type of playstyle with AP Kaisa, probably doesn't really make much sense. Although it does feel kind of nice that it gives me nice ability haste and AP and HP for, like, a small bit of tankiness, because usually I would just build, like, Horizon Focus, Shadow Flame, Death Cap. Yeah, dude, game's cooked forever, man. There's no way to ever come back ever. Totally. This Kog'Maw, unfortunately, is going to be super tanky, but hey, I mean, it is what it is. This Cho'Gath still went no magic resist. This guy is absurd. Okay, dude, I'll rotate over. I'm not really the best champion for this type of fight, but you know what? If you really want to, then I'll just come over. Because I don't really know how you expect me to get in. Well, they're very low, I guess. That's kind of nice. We somehow kind of defended a bit, in a way, so nice. At least they didn't take the base, I guess. I am shredding their front line, but I just can't do enough. Maybe I should just commit my life to try to kill, like, this, this Wukong or something if he's low, because he's worth 1k, right? Could be a nice try, I guess. Ooh, no! But I did get to, like, burst somebody. Oh, nice. Wait a second. Ooh, nice. We can get so much here, right? Does he clear the whole wave? Oh, dang, never mind. We can't get that much. But hey, that was a really good fight again. We're at 10 kills now. Now we just go death cap, and we're full build. We have some magic pen. We got the 30%, and we have healing on kill, I guess. And we have a ridiculous amount of ability haste. I imagine that they're honestly trying to focus me hard, and they will continue doing so. Cho'Gath is over here. He's going back mid lane. Right? I'm scared of these brushes. I chunked Cho'Gath pretty hard at least, so he's kind of low, right? There's really not a way to go in. They're going for the dragon, so we should probably just initiate on mid, but it doesn't seem like we have that much of an opportunity to do that yet. I want to kill that ward. Oh, am I just insta-dead? I just have to run all the way away. I killed him. It did 1600 damage. The reason why it did 1600 is because the Nautilus put another plasma stack, so it detonated it. Oh, I should have just looked. 35% missing. I don't even have decap. Once I get to, like, death cap, it's going to deal, like, over 50% of missing HP. So if they're, like, half HP, they just die. Also, what is this? Why are they engaging? I'm not really sure what that was about. It's so difficult. Okay, but we got 900 gold now from first strike. I was able to kill a few of them. And I have a full decap done. So we have 520 AP, which effectively makes this... Oh, it's almost 50%. So 46% of max HP when you consume it. And it's not difficult to consume it. This also hits for 600. But that also doesn't count this, which makes it hit more for, like, probably 800-ish. And of course, I mean, you could technically sell Merman if you really wanted to and get rid of the Q and make it so you can build, like, I don't know, more AP. You don't have to, like, have this type of build at this point. You could totally, like, start doing a different type if you really wanted to. They finally have MR coming up. All we can do is poke, guys. Oh, I hit somebody. In fact, I hit, like, Irelia for a ton. Oh, Oh man, I missed my W, guys. I don't think that we should continue fighting like this. This is risky. Damn, AP Kaisa is actually so freaking ridiculous, dude. Like, it's... I didn't realize that Dusk and Dawn is so bonkers, too. Are we really trying to end? Flip end. Dude. Oh wait, we actually might be able to flip end. Holy crap, we won. So yeah, that's AP Kaisa for you. This was my first attempt of it, so GG. I bet my damage dealt this game was absolutely absurd. He even said 1v9, dude. But yeah, the champion is really, really fun, in my opinion, because you can do stuff like that. It just takes a long time to get going. But once you get going, you're good to go. Did 64,000 damage this game, which is, of course, crazy high. Gained 1,000 gold, and also we can look at, like, who we were facing. This guy says Leslie is an emerald. I don't believe that, dude. Because this should be about Masters MMR, just like all of my other accounts usually. So, like, everybody should be Masters. You can see, like, every single person currently is, including probably my team too. But yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned if you want to see Arena. See you guys later. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Kaisa in Arena. We are starting off with some prismatic augments, and I'm not going to do this because I already have wootlets. I would have taken this if it gave me something else, because I think this also might let me upgrade my W. So wootlets is like an empowered death cap, which gives you crazy high AP numbers, and I already have now a ridiculous amount of AP. So my W, when it lands, will still like reset very quickly, and I already deal 21% missing if I can like land it consistently, which is pretty insane. They have double burn effects. My Nautilus has courage, so he's going to be like trying to face tank for me probably. I don't want to use my W until I know that I can land it. This guy should die, but I'll die too with him because of the burn effects. Not bad. As long as we're winning, even if we give kills, I'm okay with that. Because I feel like the hardest part of playing AP Kaisa, just like Summoner's Rift in Arena, is getting your evolves. And because we got our W evolve so early on, I could probably do W max, which is weird. I feel like even if you played AP Kaisa usually in Arena, you most likely can't get your W evolve until you have to go through so many rounds before you can even buy items usually, unless it's like Cassio or something for the champion cameo. So getting any of your evolves is so difficult. Oh, it is Cassio. Wow, should we go that, or should we go the... Dude, Ambessa could go crazy. Everybody usually goes Prismatic, and if people go Prismatic and don't build Redemption, they're gonna be half HP. And then ideal percent missing, that seems like really good synergy. But of course, should I go Silver and look for Adapt? Or should I just go for another Prismatic and look for, like, Jeweled Gauntlet or something, is the question now. What is my teammate gonna go? These guys went Silver, my teammate went Prismatic. I don't want to ruin the entire video in game Rue possibly just not being able to... You know what? I kind of want to go this. Yeah, I don't want to accidentally lose. Sometimes if you go sacrifice for Prismatic on both people and he doesn't build Redemption, that would, like, really hinder a lot of stuff. And there's still some silver augments that would be good for us, so who cares? My W missed already, it's over for me. He's just gonna instantly die, and then I'm just, like, worthless because I missed my ability one time, so... Too bad my teammate died in a spot where I can't save him, so it's probably just screwed now. Is there any reason to try to win this rather than just dying sooner than later? Like, I wanted to know if they had stacking augments, but it looks like they don't. So I guess we're okay. I know that there's no way to win, but might as well just try to kill one of them if possible. Yeah, missing my W one time, immediately I'm just completely worthless. Oh my gosh, it really gave me gamblers of all things. Bro, should I? Oh, you have Warmogs. Hey, you're gonna be able to regen yourself. That's really nice. We'll go gamblers. We have to build Zanya's and Deathcap ASAP. They have Nesting Doll. Shen doesn't have ultimate. I was about to say Blitzcrank doesn't have a freaking Prismatic, but right at the very end he got it back, so... Blitz. My W missed. He's gonna go back, but there is a plant spawning. How did that one miss? I don't know how that one missed. I can't really go this way. Ooh, am I just instantly dead? I can't even match my R. Darn. Well, it's my fault. I got hit by 1 CC, and if I get hit by 1 CC, it's so over for me. I knew that going gamblers was pretty risky, but I wanted it so bad. Sorry, bro. I died very quickly. Also, we don't really have much to work with right now because of the stuff we have. Okay, Omnivamp could be decent. Otherwise, we can just continue looking for other stuff. Leg Day. I honestly feel like Omnivamp could go crazy. Otherwise, the movement speed sounds the best. So I'll just take this. We'll build a Zanya's immediately because we're trying to get the Wooglets to be completed. Yeah, unlike Summoner's Rift where you, like, miss your ability and you back away towards your base, in Arena, they'll just initiate on you. There isn't really a place to run. You can try to run, but she has Jewel Gauntlet and Infinity Edge. Oof. Honestly, she might one-shot me, dude. If I get too close. That's why I'm showing massive respect right now. Because I know how easy it is to, like, kill me. Oh, what was that W? Also, though, this is, like, quite nice for, like, gold gen, though. Nice. We just got a payout. Not bad. First strike and Dark Harvest. We like that. Now that I can generate money based off of the damage that I deal, we just need to try to get even more things that will make it... Dude, if I buy a legendary mage item right now and it found Death Cap, I could have it right now. That would be so lucky, though. I get it next round no matter what, don't I? Darn it, dude. Man. Let's take Crit Bloom because it gives you attack or ability haste. I mean, this isn't bad to do because next round we're going to still have enough money to buy, so... We honestly beat these guys so fast that it's probably not worth killing this guy quickly. I'm gonna wait for my first strike here. I just generated so much money. I just missed my W really badly, but I did generate a ton, so I hope it was worth it. Nice. I risked it just to get gamblers to pay out more. Huge. And it paid out. Yeah, Raid Boss is counterintuitive. She took something that was really... Well, she probably took it first, and then the thing is that it was unlucky that it chose this. But she should have never chose Sacrifice for Prismatic. If you get Raid Boss, you have to choose Gold or Silver, because otherwise your Raid Boss is completely worthless. Right when the round starts, you can just kick them out, because when they go below half, they get kicked out of Raid Boss. If I sell the Needless, I can buy a Death Cap and it'll still turn into Wiglet, so I don't have to give up my starting item. We'll buy an Animal. And we'll do the 2 random ones. I got Magic Resist and Might. Might is both types of AP and AD, which is not bad. My WCD is so short. Ugh. Okay, this says 233. Let's see what it will do. I can generate so much right now. If I can probably hit Singe twice. Okay, that generated 200. Waiting for first strike. I just generated about 500 gold. Of course, what the downside of what I'm doing, though, is my Gamblers is barely able to pay out anything because this is very good for auto attacks. But I just generated 500. It will go even crazier against somebody like Sedge, and that's who we're versus next. Oh, wow. It really gave us, like, really bad stuff. I feel like the Tenacity, I guess, is the best one. I need to remember that Wooglets is a Zanya's. I feel like sometimes I forget that it is a thing that I can use. We'll do the 2 random ones again. We got Ability Haste and Swiftness, which gave me now E-Evolve, which is nice. Buy more. We'll just build more AD and AP just to make myself even stronger. She has no MR. Only 100 MR? That's another big thing. Darn, I missed. The reason why it's not going to generate that much immediately, it generated 400, but still, it can generate more is because I need to get her low. Okay, she will be able to generate back some more mogs. I don't want her to generate all of it. Dang it. My first strike is about to trigger. It's triggering now. Oh, I think I already got hit, dude. No. I think that the first strike didn't go off. Man, that would have been the big chunk right there because she was half HP. Darn. I lost it. Those guys FF'd. Oh, well. The ring being smaller isn't really that good for us. That's why I don't want to go over there. Please don't go over there. Dude, that's so annoying. I mean, it's not, like, really, really bad, I guess, but still. It's critical. Autocast Blitzhook. When your ally drops below, yeah, all these are really bad. Every third attack trigger stuff, I mean, that's, like, okay, but there's probably, like, way better ones. Way more attack speed. Sure, dude. I mean, I would guess I would rather have that than the other stuff. %. I could have maybe bought some anvils. Unless I'm trying to save up for prismatic. Do I want a prismatic? Would a prismatic be good? Careful, bro. I just generated 300 gold. If I W him again, it'll probably just kill him. Do I want to kill him? Oh no, he's just gonna die. Well, I mean, we win very quickly with this. No, wait a second. Did I buy it from the wrong thing? No, I did buy it from Mage. Wow, it really gave me this. I guess Hemomancers is honestly the best one here. I don't really want Reapers. Ooh, this one could get very... No, let's just go Reapers. Or not Reapers, sorry, Hemo. So now I have the aura around me, and I already deal plenty of damage, but having, like, some Omnivamp, if people jump on me, I will heal for so much. Like, I can probably sustain myself versus a lot of people. Yikes, dude. This is kind of crazy how quickly they can kill me. Holy crap. We just did so much. How much did I heal for? 1, 2, 3, 1. And that's only from the Hemomancers. The other Omnivamp that you can't see from, like, my actual stat doesn't show up. So that's just from this. So I probably healed for over 2,000 that round. Could buy another Prismatic, can't I? Oh, no, I can't. Not yet. Did I just generate, like, a crap ton of first strike money? Let's buy a blue pot, too. I could probably generate even more if I do. I wish that I had more magic pen. This Blitzcrank could maybe one-shot me if he hooks me. No, I can't. I was able to at least kill the Blitzcrank. Oh, no. He has self-revive? Oh, we definitely lose this because of that. Don't we? Or do we not? Oh, yeah, you got pulled into that, too. I think that I just generated a ton again. Die another day. Autocast a shield. Electrocute phase rush. I'm kind of down to have the Lux shield. I feel like that's kind of useful. Two random ones. We got AD times 2. Dude, our AD is starting to get really bonkers high. Not that having like super high AD is really that useful, but 57% missing. I don't have... Oh, no, I do have flash. Darn, I kind of wish that I'd had my first strike for that last hit. It did like 4,000, did it not? I think that I saw 4,000. That would have given me like 400 gold, I think. Darn. Sell this. Do I buy another prismatic again? Reverses the Blitz and the Shen. Cloak of Starry Night for sure. So the reason that I'm going Cloak of Starry Night is because when you have a God run going on, usually you can make it so you're tanky too. So now I have 255, because I already deal plenty of damage, right? And we can maybe survive the burst by doing this. We take 10% less damage from non-basic attack sources, which just means abilities. Wow, it actually was not, I guess, as threatening as I thought, huh? We somehow need to kill the Blitz, but I can't. And the Ring of Fire, honestly, is so brief. Killing Blitz doesn't do anything for us, too, because I need to get rezzed as well. And if it doesn't bring us back, then there's just no way to probably win. Oh, unless maybe his shielding is so high that he wins himself through the ring? No, if he was able to get to... Oh, wait, maybe he can't, actually. Dang, we only lose because there's no way to realistically stop the Shen. The Shen is just too OP for me to handle. Versus Caitlyn and Singed. We probably don't need Gamblers anymore. We'd have gotten enough value out of that. Let's buy another Prismatic, honestly. Let's go Dragonheart. I just got so many souls from that. Dragonheart is giving me pretty decent stats. But I kind of wanted the souls mainly. I feel like this is still, I guess, a bit losable. Depends on if I can kill this Caitlyn quickly or not. Oh no, we lose. There's no way I can do it. Sorry. Sorry, brother. Oh, wait. Ah, it's still over. It's still over. Oh well, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, have a great day and all that.